Hello, everyone. How are you doing? This is Lance from the Process Server Training Academy. I am a private investigator in California, and I'm also a process server. And so we are doing this live stream to answer people's questions about becoming a process server. And then if you are a process server, what you can do in order to get more process server clients. So if you're on TikTok, because I'm streaming on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, but if you're on TikTok and you want to see my screen, because I'm going to be doing some things on my screen that you won't be able to see on TikTok, click the my picture up there, go to my bio, and then click the button to go to my YouTube channel, and you'll be able to get on to watch me, watch my screen to see what I'm doing. So basically, we can start out talking a little bit about what a process server does, because I'm assuming I'm going to have people in this live that aren't process servers, and they may be thinking about starting that as a business, because in essence you are starting your own business. And then I'm also going to be talking a little bit about, if you are a process server, what you can do to get more process server clients. And so anybody in here process servers right now, just comment if you're a process server, or if you're just thinking about it, let me know what's going on. If you're a process server, just comment if you're a process server, and I can, which state you're in, and, because I can kind of cater towards, what we're talking about in reference to, like, what the requirements are for the different states. And, do you need a license to become a process server? Do you have to have training to be a process server? So we'll start out. What is a process server? A process server is a person who delivers legal papers. And when you're delivering legal papers, you're basically notifying that person, business, or government agency that they're involved in a court case. That's what a process server does. And so when you're delivering the legal papers, you've got different, it's basically called service of process, and you've got different ways that people can be served. You've got personal service, where you hand them the paperwork. You've got substituted service, where you can hand the paperwork to where they live or where they work, and then you mail a copy of the document to them at that address. You've got service by publication, where it can be posted in a newspaper per se. You've got service by posting, where you can serve it on the door, post a copy on the door. And you've also got where like an eviction notice is like service by posting, and you've got service by mail, where you can actually put the documents in the mail, and that counts as a serve. But it all just depends on the types of documents, the states that you're in, to determine the proper way to serve someone. Now, I'm in California. California, to be a process server, you have to register at your local recorder's office. And you just pay a fee. You get fingerprinted, so you get a background check. You got to get a process server bond. And then once you have that process server bond, you're now a registered process server. Okay, so becoming registered, there's no education requirements. It's just a clean record or been expunged, and paying the fee to become a process server. But you got to know who to serve, how to serve, and how to fill out the paperwork. Well, in the video description, I have a training course where I can teach you, process serving. Now it's the forms that are in there are specifically for California, but the concept is nationwide, so the forms are, for California specifically, but the concept is nationwide. So like to serve somebody, you basically hand it to them, that's a serve. Or drop it at their feet, that's a serve. So it just depends on, which state that you're in. Now, people on TikTok, if you want to see my screen, because I'm be sharing some things, go to my bio up top, go to my YouTube channel, and you'll see that I'm live on YouTube. And then you'll be able to, to see my screen, because we're going to talk about the marketing part. So becoming a process server is the easy part. The marketing part is the hardest part of the business. And so some of the documents that I serve are small claims papers, divorce papers, restraining orders, lawsuit papers, child custody papers, subpoenas for, to produce records, or subpoenas to show up in court. Those are the common types of documents that you serve. And then when you serve somebody, hey, PNB Adventures, what's going on? When you serve somebody, you have to complete what's called a proof of service form. Okay. And that basically notifies the court the date, time, location that the documents were served. So different forms have different types of proof of service forms. So a small claims form is an SC in California, is an SC 100 plaintiff's claim in order to go to small claims court. Well, the proof of service form that you use for that one is a SC 104 proof of service form. A domestic violence restraining order in California gets a certain kind of proof of service form filled out for it. I mean, you've got several types of restraining orders in California. You got domestic violence, you got elder abuse, you got civil harassment restraining order, like you and your neighbor ain't getting along, so they can get a civil harassment restraining order. And you've got workplace violence restraining orders that you can get. And each one has a different proof of service form that goes with it. Now, some states, their proofs of service forms require the process server to get a notarized signature on the form. Okay, so if you get like I've gotten hired by people from other states to serve their forms in California. So what I'll have to do is, once I serve them, I'll fill out the proof of service form, but then I have, before I sign it, I got to take it and sign it in front of a notary public. So it just depends on the state on whether or not it has to be notarized or not. Now, in the event that I'm unable to serve a person, I complete what's called a declaration of diligence, which basically says these are the dates and times that I went out to that location to make an attempt to serve those documents. And then I sign it and give that to the client so that they can, file that with the court to determine, what they're going to do in the future. And so that's basically, kind of in a nutshell, what process serving entails. Some people want to know, how much you get paid to become for process serving. Can you get a job as a process server? What's the competition for being a process server? What do you do if you can't serve the person? And so we can kind of talk about, there's large process serving companies like ABC Legal, and there's a couple other ones that they get so many cases coming in, they basically hire a lot of process servers to be independent contractors. So they'll give you cases and you'll go serve those cases, and then they'll give you a certain amount of money. Now, they don't pay that much. ABC, I think, is about $25 to $30 to go out 5 times to serve some documents, 7 times to serve some documents. That's not enough for me, because if you have to go 7 times and you divide that by 25, what is that, $3, $4, $4 a piece per trip? So that's not enough for me. But some people make a living at it. you know, because they have a constant supply of cases. But my thing is that I get my own clients. I do a lot of marketing, website building, a lot of posting on different social media platforms. I make a lot of videos about serving, and I niche the types of serves that I do. I specialize in going to specific locations that get served multiple times at one location for either multiple companies or multiple people that would be served at that location. And here's an example. Have you ever thought how you would serve somebody in jail? So you've got like Sacramento County Main Jail has a process to serve people in that jail. There's a process for that. And the inmates get served there every day by somebody's in there. They may have, 1,000 people, 500 inmates or whatever their capacity is. They could get served, somebody's in there is getting served every day. So if somebody goes to Google and types in how to serve an inmate in the Sacramento County Main Jail, what if your website shows up? What if your videos show up about serving documents there? Well, that's what I do is I will niche my market down to target specific locations. So one of the things we're going to do today as well is I'm going to show you how I make a post on my website that discusses serving inmates at the Sacramento County Main Jail. And so you'll see a little bit of us building a WordPress website, because I make WordPress websites when I am, to build websites to get people to contact me. I build WordPress websites. It's almost like a website builder template, and it's pretty, but you got to learn how to do it a little bit. So they got plenty of videos on YouTube, and I'm also going to be making some videos to teach process servers how to build WordPress websites for their process serving businesses. Because, when I first got started, I just bought, somebody else did it for me. But then when I needed changes made, or I wanted to make adjustments to the website, it cost money, or they weren't available to do it. And it's harder to get those to rank because you can't control what's on the website. Because, in order to rank, you're doing SEO, and that's search engine optimization. So you have to have certain things on your website in order for Google to even recognize it, so that they can put it in the search results. And so everybody on TikTok, click my link, my bio, go to my YouTube so you can watch this live, because I'm getting ready to show you some programs that I use. So when you're building a website, or when you're making postings on your website, you have what's called a website page, and you have what's called website posts. Now, a page is something that is just basically static, like your home page, your contact me page, your services page. Those are like static pages. Now, a post is like a blog post. So when you're making a post, it's basically a blog entry. So I have pages on my website already. Now I'm going to build a post on my website. And the things that you need content, which is written words that talk about what you're trying to rank for. So if we're going to make, let me share my screen here, and I'm going to show you. Hold on a second. Okay, can everybody see that? TikTok, if you want to see it, go to my bio, go to my YouTube, you can watch this. Can everybody see that right there, that screen? Comment if you can see that screen. Comment if you can see the screen there. Because this is basically, when I'm saying you need content, it's more like keywords you're trying to rank for. So can you see the screen? Comment if you can see the screen. Comment if you can see the screen. So we are trying to rank for, serving inmates at the Sacramento County Main Jail. So the Sacramento County Main Jail has an address, 651 I Street, Sacramento, California, 95814. Okay, so that needs to be included in the text on the page. We need to come up with a title for the blog post. How to serve legal documents to an inmate of the Sacramento County Main Jail. But we're going to change that just a little bit, because we're going to say how to serve divorce papers. Or, yeah, divorce papers to an inmate of the Sacramento County Main Jail. So that's going to be the title of the post. Okay. So the next thing that we need is some content. So basically, we have to kind of describe the process on how you find out if somebody's at the main jail, and then find which floor they're on and which pod that they're in, and then also describe what you want to call the process for the person to hire you to serve the documents. Okay, so we're just going to come up with something, and it doesn't have to be too elaborate. So we're just going to just start right now. Just excuse me if my spelling is bad, because I'm a bad speller. How to serve documents to this inmate, and so we'll kind of talk about it. Are you trying to serve a person who custody Sacramento County Main Jail? The Sacramento County Main Jail is located, I spelled it wrong, at 651 I Are you trying to serve a person who's in custody at the Sacramento County Main Jail? The Sacramento County Main Jail is located at 651 I Street, Sacramento, California. You can verify if somebody's in custody and determine their location by conducting a inmate search. CUSTO. In okay, so now I need to find out the website where they can do the search, because I want to put a link right there. So let's go to Google. Okay, Sacramento County Jail inmate search. Inmate information. Okay. Okay, so basically you need to come up with their X reference number. Okay, so this is the website right here. So copy that, and we're going to put that in here. Okay. Your inmate. Okay, your inmate search will provide the location and XREF number of the person. Okay, so that's a little bit of the text. Okay, and then the next process is we are Sacramento process and serve your legal to an inmate of the Sacramento County complete the form BELOW to order service. Hey, Amia, thank you for the likes. If you want to watch me on YouTube, you can see my screen right here. But thank you for those likes. Ms. Sanders, complete the form below to order service or process. Okay, so that's the content that we're going to use. So now we need to come up with some images of the Sacramento County main jail, because we want to have images on the website as well. So what we do is I use a program called Canva. I use Canva to create for my images and my video editing and image editing, because it makes it simple. You know, you can make a video, you can give presentations, you can make Facebook posts, you can actually post on like Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and everything from this, you know, from Canva. That's one of the nice things about it. And so I've already taken some videos and some pictures of the jail. So I basically, that's one of the things I do when I'm going to make a niche. I'll go take pictures and videos of that location. Okay, so that's what I did. So we're just going to create, we need some images, but I don't want to use the images that are in my phone because they're too large. And it takes up a lot of space on your website. So what I do is I will just upload those images into Canva and then have Canva resize them and then use and then just download them onto my computer and then upload them into my website. And one of the things I like about Canva is it has a whole bunch of templates already. Literally, look at all these things. And you can get photos. You know, if I was, you know, you can do photos here. Let's see if Sacramento County Jail is in here. Let's see if it's even in here as one of the images. Not specifically. Yeah, but you know, literally I could use one of these images if I wanted to. But I uploaded some of my own images of the jail already. And so like here's an image of the jail. That's the Sacramento County main jail. So we just resize this. And then we're gonna save the file name of what we're trying to rank for. Sacramento County main jail. Copy. Okay, so save that file name as that. And then we download it on our computer. I'm gonna do is a JPEG. Takes up a little less file space. And we're gonna make another image as well. Let's see here. So we go to Canva, we're gonna do same Facebook post ties. We're gonna go to uploads. Here's another image of the jail right here. Set as a background image. And this time we're gonna save this one as the address. Copy. Okay, and let's see here. Where is it? Am I on the right one? You know what? I think I'm on the wrong one. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Boom. Okay. And we're going to download this one. The JPEG, download. All right. And then, so now we have some images, we have text. We have a link, And then I want to put another link pointing to another page on my website. So we're going to make that the anchor text for another page on my website. But now let's go to my website here. Let's see, can you see the website? Oh no, I'm on the wrong one. Let's see here. Okay, so this is the back end of your WordPress website. Okay, so this is just the back end. It's the posts, links, media. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to posts. We're going to add a new post. Okay, so the title of the post goes here. So we're going to go to the document that we created, and this is the title of the post. Copy, paste. Okay, the next thing we want to do is choose a category. So let's try to find process server. So that's the category we're going to choose. Then we want to upload an image. So we're going to choose featured image. Then we're going to go upload. We're going to select the file. And so we're going to select the one of the images that we just chose. And then set the featured image. Okay. Then the next thing we want to do is save a draft just so we can save it. Just so we can save the draft. Okay, now I use Elementor as a website builder program. It's extra, you pay for it, and this makes a lot of bells and whistles on your website. You don't need it. So I'm going to show you how to make this post without it. So basically you've got visual and text. Text is like HTML coding. I don't have no idea about that stuff. So I just go with visual. Then you've got add media, which is an image. I don't even know what this is for. Add a shortcut, I just ignore it. And add a form. A form is like a contact form that somebody would fill out on your website. And then it gets emailed to you. And then you have different size that, text that you're going to type in, bold. You can, alignment. You can put a link in here as well. You can change the text color, but we're going to keep it simple. So let's just go to what we just filled out and just copy this whole thing and go in here and paste it. And you see this, the paragraph text is what it is. So we're going to change the size of this, and we're going to make that an H3. We're going to take some of these spaces out. And then we're going to put an image right here. And we're going to upload the other image that we had in here. Okay. And then we're going to add a form down here as well. Add a form. We're going to select a form. Let's see here. Nationwide process server. Insert the form. Okay. And then I want to, and see how it says this gravity form right here, how it's worded. That's basically the HTML code of the gravity forms. That's basically what that is the HTML code of the gravity forms. So I want to put a link pointing to another page on my website. So we're going to copy that, hit insert the link, and then I want to find that page. So hold on a second here. Let me find that page for you real quick. Oh, you know what? I did it on the wrong one. I'm sorry. I'm getting these things mixed up. I'm up here doing things on the wrong one. I done added all this stuff and you couldn't even see it. So we're going to do it over again. So let me fix this here. Okay. Okay, so on this page, we need to put in the title, how to serve divorce papers. I got too many tabs opened up. And then we want to put in the text that we got in here. Okay, and then we're going to change the size of the text because this is the text sizes. You can bold it, you can put in links, you can add media, click this button here and add media. You can add a form. So we're going to just take out some of these spaces. We're going to make this one here H3. We're going to put a image in between these two. So add media. I've already uploaded it, so it should already be in here. Okay, so we're going to add media, insert into post. We're going to choose the category here. So this is a process server. That's the category. We want to add the featured image. We're going to choose that other image that we uploaded there. Okay. And then we want to add a form. And then we're going to click the add form. We're going to choose a nationwide process server order form. Click insert the form. And so, this is basically a website. This is basically a page on your website. Okay. And then this is the meta description. So what this is when somebody searches in Google, this is what it'll look like when it shows up. So you get to type what you want in here. So we're going to put a description in here. Let's see. Do you need to serve someone? Okay. BO. We are Sacramento process server. We serve inmates in jail daily. There it is. Okay, so let's save the draft. Okay, and so now we're just going to publish it. We're going to publish this one right now. Just hit publish. And let's look what the page looks like. Let's see what it looks like. How to serve divorce papers to an inmate of the Sacramento County Main Jail. Okay. And there it is, quick and simple. Now, I'd make a video of this as well. I'd embed the video. So basically I would put the video. Embedding means you have it on the form also. And you can use Canva to make videos. Literally, you can use Canva to make videos. Actually, you guys want me to make a video real quick? Y'all want me to make a video real quick? Show you how to make a video? Okay, so let's kind of look at. I've been looking at it. I'm a process server for a month and a half in New Mexico. Okay, I do quite a bit for ABC Legal. Okay, What, Marciana, what are they paying you, to do, per serve for ABC in New Mexico? What are they paying you? What are they paying you? I'm just curious what they pay in New Mexico for process servers. Okay, so we're going to make a video now. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a video. I'm not going to be able to upload it onto YouTube because I'm already on a channel and I can't go to another channel to upload it, but I'll show you how I make a video that I can upload onto YouTube. And these are my marketing videos that I use when I'm, marketing. And so I just go to Canva, you click on video, it brings up a video, and they've got a bunch of different templates in here, but I like to use my own thing. Excuse me. So one of the things I like to put on here is what you want to call voice. I want to put voice, and I can put a picture of myself and then have the jail, on there. So if we go something like this, so if we go upload, if we put this here, so that's that same picture, and let's just widen it so it fits onto this screen here. Okay, so we've got the video of the main jail right there, and then I can put a element, which will be basically my face. So we can put this element on here, and this will basically be, that'll be a video. So when I'm going to make a video real quick, and then I'm going to upload it into here where I'm talking about serving the Sacramento County main jail. Okay, so I'm going to film the video with my cell phone real quick. So let me turn it around. Video. Can everybody see that? Let me just make sure I'm doing it on the right channel. Can everybody see it? So you made 800 last month? Okay, and some have been 25, some are 100. That's good. Okay, so we're going to now film the video with my cell phone. So I'm just going to film it, and then I will upload that onto Canva. So let me get this, because I basically want it to match what I'm talking about. How to serve legal papers. Let me start over. That didn't start right, so let's delete it. And that's one thing, when you can keep doing it over and over again until you get it right. But it doesn't have to be perfect. You just got to get it out there. Okay, so we're going to do it now. How to serve legal papers to an inmate at the Sacramento County main jail. Hey, are you trying to serve a person who's in custody at the Sacramento County main jail located at 651 I Street, Sacramento, California, 95814? Well, have you went on their website to verify that that person is in custody there? So you can click the link below this description, and it'll take you to do an inmate search where you got to get the inmate's location and their X reference number. And then if you need to get them served, I'm a process server in Sacramento County. I go to the main jail every couple of days to serve inmates that are in custody. And so if you need to get those documents served, which could be divorce papers, restraining orders, child custody papers, lawsuit papers, whatever you need to have served, in the video description will be a link to my website where you can just fill out a little form, upload your documents, and then I'll email you an invoice. I'll go serve the papers, fill out a proof of service form, email you a copy, and mail you the original. So fill out that, click that link below in the video description to order, service, or process. Okay, so did you see how that video went? You see how that video went? Okay, so now what I do from my phone is because there's an app on Canva that goes on your phone. So I just open up, we're gonna put this one serving divorce papers. So it's serving an inmate. Let's see, serving legal everybody that's on TikTok, you want to see what I'm doing, you got to go click my picture up there, go to my YouTube. I'm live. You can actually, I'm sharing my screen so you can see what I'm doing on how to get more clients. IN serving legal papers to an inmate of the Sacramento County main jail. Okay, so now I've saved that file. So now I just go to Canva and I try to find that file. So it's an app on your phone. That's basically what it's, an app on your phone. And Canva's free. Excuse me, Canva's free. That's one of the things I like about it. Now I have an updated, you know, because I like all the bells and whistles of it, but it's free. Well, you probably can't see it, but this is the Canva thing here. It's on my phone. So now all I do is click the plus button and I want to upload the video I just made. So I just click upload files. And it's going to take a couple minutes maybe for it to upload. It'll take a couple minutes for it to upload. And we just can click it on here and it'll tell us, it'll show us if it's there yet. So it's not there just yet. It's not there yet. But it'll be there in a minute. It'll be there in a minute. Let's see if it's there yet. Upload videos. Nope. It takes a couple minutes for it to upload. But basically, once it uploads, we're going to drag it into this location right here. We're going to drag it right there. And that video will be right there. And then we may have to, depending on how long that video is, we just have to stretch this picture out so that it's the same length. So let me look and see how long that video is. It's 1 minute and 17 seconds. So we'll stretch this out to be 1 minute and 17 seconds. And then we can also put text in here as well. We can put text in here. We can change the color. So let's make the text white to see if it'll stand out. Can y'all see that can you see that? We serve legal papers to inmates of the Sacramento County main jail. Let me try a different color and see what happens. Let's see if I make it red. Okay. Hey, Tia G, you're not seeing my screen? Can you see it now? Because I'm seeing it. Let me see something here. Okay, so. Okay, good. So basically, I don't know how quick you, but we're basically making a video for our to upload onto YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, the whole 9 yards. So that's what we're doing right now, is making a video. And we're just waiting now. We're waiting on the video I just filmed with my phone, see if it'll upload. Is it there yet? Nope, it's not there, not yet. Let's see, why is it taking so long? Which anybody have any questions so far as we're waiting for this to upload? Okay, you can see it now. Okay, good. Good. Oh, and okay, you're on YouTube. Good. Okay. Now, if you're on TikTok, you want to see the screen, click my picture up here, go to YouTube. You can see my screen, what I'm doing. And the cool thing is, this works with any type of business. Any type of business. It's basically the same concept. You're just making content. Making content. Still not working. What's going on here? So basically, let's just assume that it was done already. And then you just go to YouTube. And you would click the create button. And then you would click upload video. I'm not going to do it because this is the different channel. I wouldn't put this on this channel. And you would just select the files and then you just choose the file that you just created. That's how you do it. And same thing with YouTube or Facebook. You just upload it into Facebook on your Facebook business page for your process server. And then if you're able to upload this into Twitter as well. And I could actually, because it's only 1 minute and 17 seconds, I could put it on TikTok also. I could put this on TikTok as well. Let's see here. Is it up yet? There it is. See my face? Can everybody see how the video's on there? In that upper corner right there. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to drag this into here. Okay. And let me see if my volume is on or not. So we're going to turn the volume on. You trying to serve a person who's in custody how to serve legal papers to an inmate at the Sacramento County main jail. I don't know why it's echoing. Are you trying to serve a person who's in custody at the Sacramento County main jail located at 651 I Street, Sacramento, California, 95814? Well, have you went on their website to verify that the person is in custody there? So you can click the link below this description. I think I know what's going on. Let me see here. Where is this? Okay, can you guys still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Okay, so good. Okay, so I just had to make an adjustment to a little thing here. So let's try it again. Let's try it again without all that noise. How to serve legal papers to an inmate at the Sacramento County Main Jail. Hey, are you trying to serve a person who's in custody at the Sacramento County Main Jail located at 651 I Street, Sacramento, California, 95814? Well, have you went on their website to verify that that person is in custody there? So you can click the link below this description and it'll take you to do an inmate search where you got to get the inmate's location and their X reference number. And then if you need to get them served, I'm a process server in Sacramento County. I go to the main jail every couple of days to serve inmates that are in custody. And so if you need to get those documents served, which could be divorce papers, restraining orders, child custody papers, lawsuit papers, whatever you need to have served, in the video description will be a link to my website where you can just fill out a little form, upload your documents, and then I'll email you an invoice. I'll go serve the papers, fill out a proof of service form, email you a copy, and mail you the original. So fill out that, click that link below in the video description to order, service, and process. Okay, so that's basically how you create a marketing video for a process server on Canva, and then you just download it. So you click share. You can share it to your Facebook page. You can, this is how cool it is. You can share it to Twitter, Facebook groups, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Facebook stories. It even says TikTok. I don't think I have my TikTok attached to it yet, because you have to like link them together. And you can actually schedule when you want it to go out. That's one of the things that, you know, that I like about Canva, because you know, you could create like 10 images, and then you can put in content and all this other stuff with links, and it'll schedule it to send it out when you want it to. But what I do is I'll just download it, and it downloads it as an MP4 video. And then I just use that to upload into YouTube and all the other platforms that I have. And you can do this all from your phone. You can do all of this from your phone. That's the one thing I like about Canva. It's pretty simple. So what kind of questions do we have here? Okay. In Canva, you edit. Gary, yes, I do. Do I have a list of tags for us to view? I wouldn't say tags, just, you know, as long as you're subscribed to my channel, I would just watch all my videos that I have on my channel. You know, a lot of them talk about different types of, you know, marketing to get clients for yourself. You know, that's basically what I would have you do. And it's still downloading. It's still downloading. But this will be on my, you know, on my computer to be used for marketing. And then what I would do is we could go back and I could literally put that video in the content here. I could literally have that video like in between the text here if I wanted to, because they give you what's called an embed code. Once you go to, you know, once you upload it into YouTube, you can get an embed code and you'll be able to embed that video on your page. You'll be able to embed that video on your page. Yes. Anybody have any questions, comments, questions, or anything like that about, you know, marketing your business? Now, Marciana, do you have a website? Do you have a website for your process server business? Still downloading. Not yet. Okay. Rico. Okay. Yes, we can serve inmates in the California state prisons also. Yes, you can. You can. And, basically the key is, do you have a website and videos that you've made talking about the process so that they can, when somebody wants to serve documents to them, your website shows up. You want your website to show up when somebody's looking to serve documents to an inmate in the California State Prison. And then let's do a Google search to see how that works. So California Department of Corrections. Let's try that. How to serve legal papers to an inmate in the California Department of Corrections. Call the facility where the person is incarcerated and ask them for the name and address of the individual that will be serving the documents. Okay. That's one of the ways it talks about doing it. You could have your own information up here. It probably wouldn't be hard to rank. And you could have videos on how to do it as well. You could have videos on how to do it as well. Marcina. Marcina. Okay, okay, I got you. What did I say? Marciana? It's Marcina. Okay. Yeah. And then one of the things also is I wrote a book that talks about how to make money serving registered agents. And the concept of that book also is basically the same thing that I just showed you for serving people in jail. Now, jail is not a registered agent. Jail is one location where a lot of people are, and they get served documents every day. Somebody's getting served something. So you would use the same concepts I have in this book for a specific location. So like registered agents is an easy one. You have like government agencies as well that get served. Like I've got content for Department of Motor Vehicles. I've got, content for several other state agencies that every couple of days I'm getting a serve to go to one of those state agencies based on the information that I put in this book. And what I just showed you is one of the things that I talk about in this book. You make website content, and then you make you make videos and upload those videos onto the different platforms. But you got to be consistent with it. So like I might do another video and blog post, instead of saying how to serve divorce papers, I could say where to serve a restraining order to an inmate of the Sacramento County main jail. Same concept, is just reworded a little bit, and then make another video about that and just use different photos, or I might even film a video of me outside the facility, and do something like that would be another option. Let's see here. Yeah, and so that's I recommend, if you want to get that book, I'll put the link. The link is in the video description, but I'll share the link also in the comments. I'll share that link in the comments, and that that book will teach you how to get those registered agents, because registered agents is easy. It's easy. Going to government agencies is easy. Going to serve an inmate at the jail is easy. You ain't got to. You go to several different trips. People don't open the door. Like last night or yesterday, I had a unlawful detainer, which is an eviction notice in California, and You know, I was 4 people. I got 3 of them at their jobs, and the 4th one, they just wouldn't open the door. They wouldn't open the door for nothing. So I had to make, I make 6 attempts on a lawful detainer. So the last attempt, as I'm walking up to the house, the garage is wide open. So I was able to serve the person finally, but it took 6 attempts. A registered agent is 1 attempt. Literally, you drop it off and you're done. And that's why I like registered agents, like corporation service companies, CSC Lawyers Incorporating Service, Paracorp. I like specific locations like Department of Motor Vehicles, things like that. And so, that's what I do is I find specific niches, and then I go after those niches and build content around that. And like for those that work for like these large process serving companies like ABC, have they sent you anywhere where you've taken multiple cases at the same time or been to that location multiple times? Because, I call it infiltration, because one of my mentorees, he works for one of the large companies, and I tell him, hey, where are you going all the time? And he's found like 3 different registered agents that he goes to. And I says, okay, well, make you some website content and follow the steps that's in this book so that you can get clients calling you to serve money to those registered agents. And so instead of you getting $15 to deliver the documents, you getting $125, $150 to deliver documents because they're your own client. And so here's another example of let's go to Google. Like one of my niches is Paracorp. And so let's just say how to serve documents to Paracorp Incorporated, and see if anything pops up. So this is a Google search. People will search Google for this term. You've got process server Sacramento County. You've got Facebook. You've got serviceofprocess.net. You've got Parasec, which is the actual company. That's their website right there. And then you've got some YouTube videos. Where to serve documents to Paracorp. Do you need documents served to Paracorp? Paracorp Sacramento, where to serve. Paracorp Incorporated, DBA Paracorp. Okay. Does anything look familiar about these videos? Tell me, does anything look familiar about those videos? Look at those videos. Look at the videos. Anything look different about them? Look at the length. 44 seconds. 44 seconds. 44 seconds. 44 seconds. 2's on YouTube, 2's on Facebook. YouTube Process Server Sacramento County, YouTube Process Server Jobs, Facebook Lance Casey Associate, Facebook Process Server Sacramento County. These videos are showing up on page 1. These are all my videos. So that's what happens. So people are trying to serve documents to Paracorp. They got videos or websites that pop up. My website, my Facebook channel, my website, my videos, another one of my websites. And this one here, this is my little secret. This right here, look at the address, 2804 Gateway Oaks Drive, 100 Sacramento, California, 95833. This is what I love doing to rank websites for specific addresses. I will get a domain name of the website, of the location. That'll be the domain name. Because people search, when they do a Google search, they'll type in the address and my website will pop up. So like here, we'll do it. 2804. 2804. So this is their address. And let's see, does my website show up anywhere? There it is. That's one of my websites right there. Okay, so that's what I do. That's one of my little tricks that I do. Let's try it without the number sign and then just Sacramento, California. Let's try this. See if it comes up any different. Same website right there. But look, here's my website talking about serving documents to them. Sacramento County. You know, there's a video I made. You know, nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Let's see another one. Here's another one I made about serving documents there with one of my contact forms. You know, nothing fancy, but it's all content online. That's how I get my phone to ring, where I serve registered agents. Literally, that's it. Yep, they're all of me. So, you know, when I have multiple YouTube channels, I have multiple Facebook page. Let me rephrase that. Every niche location gets a YouTube channel, gets a Facebook page, gets a website. Okay, so every niche gets those three things. So I will upload a video on each one of those. And then I have main websites like Process Server Sacramento County that I'll upload it on there as well. So I'll change the website a little bit, but it'll be the same video, but just on a different channel. And it has links pointing to a different website. And so, you know, when somebody searches for one of my niches, I want several videos to pop up, several websites to pop up. Let's try something. Let's try another one of my niches here. Let's see here. Okay, so everybody knows who CSC Lawyers Incorporating Service is, right? CSC Lawyers Incorporating Service. Okay, so this is their Google page right here. That's their Google page. Now let's look at the top websites. That website look familiar? That's me. That's me. Remember how I did the address? That's their address right there, 2017 Gateway Oaks Drive. That's me. This is my competition, and this is their actual website. Okay. And then we have a Yelp listing. That's me. Then we have another website. That's me. Let's see, any more of mine up here? You know, there's a video of me. That's another one of my websites. You know, so literally that's what I spend 80% of my time marketing by creating videos and stuff like that. And so that I can only go to, you know, registered agents, because it's easy. It's super easy to go to a registered agent. Super easy. Yeah, and so anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions? And so, you know, if you're interested in learning how to become a process server, because you're not one yet and you want to learn who to serve, how to fill out the paperwork, in the video description is a link to my online process server training course, where I'll teach you, you know, the steps that you need to do in order to become a process server. And then make sure you follow me on social media, subscribe to my YouTube channel, join my Facebook groups, because in the description, there's links to my Facebook groups. And I am going to be creating a master class to teach process servers how to do what I do for these registered agents beyond the book. It's going to be a master class where I'm going to go step by step. You're going to see, you know, from the beginning, from finding the location to serve, doing your keyword research on those locations to see what people are searching for in Google, getting a plan of action so you know step by step, okay, what do I got to do? getting the correct domain names, creating your YouTube channels, creating your Facebook pages, building that WordPress website from the beginning, coming up with content, coming up with the photographs, proper structure of your WordPress website. So you have like a home page, a contact page, a services page, you know, you have neighborhood pages. I mean, it's going to go in depth on how to, you know, to market your process serving business so that, you know, you can get where you just going to registered agents versus going, you know, to go serve restraining orders and, you know, or getting $15, $20 to go make 6 attempts. You know, why do that when you could spend, you know, 4 hours a day making content that's going to generate you $300, $400 a day going to one location for one trip. Like today, I ended up going to a corporation service company. I only had 2. You know, I had 2 of them. So today was, you know, a slower day. But 2 paid me $125 a piece. You know, $125 a piece to make a 30-minute round trip. Literally a 30-minute round trip to go serve CSE lawyers today. And, you know, I've got about 4 of them ready to go tomorrow. The process server training course for the beginning course, yes, it's online only. Yes, it's online only. And then the master class is going to be an online course. And then I'm probably going to throw in like maybe, you know, every couple of weeks have a, you know, a Zoom meeting with everybody that's enrolled, you know, so if they got specific questions, you know, we'll be able to go over it like that. But it's going to, you know, that's going to be an in-depth, you know, in-depth course. It's not going to be cheap either, because I'm going to teach you, you know, but because here's the thing. If you got somebody to mentor you and show you what you got to do to make that, you know, that big money going to one location, and how much is that worth? Literally, how much is that worth to you? You know, because, you know, if you could take 5, 6 of documents at one trip, you know, and you ain't got to go but one location, or you go a couple government agencies and drop off those documents versus having, you know, you get 12 a day from ABC or one of these other companies, and, you know, and they want multiple trips versus you can just build your own content, follow the steps I teach you, you know, and you could, you know, you can do pretty well. One of my mentorees, he made, what did he say? He said 87,000 last year as a process server. And that's not working for ABC, but working for himself. You know, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Just dropping off documents to hospitals and government agencies and registered agents. Not bad at all. Anybody have any other questions? Okay, well, I'm going to end this live stream. I want to thank everybody for coming along. And, you know, we'll see you again on the next go around. Have a good day or evening.